University of Georgia has many traditions, but none are greater than the tradition of the Ugas.
It's tenacious. When a bulldog gets a hold of you, they won't let go.
And when one goes, another takes his place. It's like the comic strip, The Phantom, you know, there'll always be one.
Uga is representative of everything that is great about Georgia football. He's tenacious, he's strong, he's proud, and he's mighty, just like our football team and just like the Georgia fans.
As much as Uga seems at home between the hedges of Sanford Stadium, the Seiler household in Savannah, Georgia, has been his true resting place since he was a puppy. It's the place where he spends most of his times and does the two things he likes best, aside from inspiring Georgia to victory, of course.
He sleeps and eats. He has it made. He doesn't have to do anything. He gets up at 6 o'clock and has his medicine, and then we feed him, and then we let him out. He stays out 15, 20 minutes, comes back in, and he's ready for a nap. He's had a hard day. But whenever he sees his kennel or his bag that keeps his jerseys and his spike collar and all in it, he knows it's time to go. He stayed at the Georgia Center in Athens, which is a campus hotel where we've stayed since the early 50s when it was made. And when we gets on the elevator by himself, when we get to the 3rd floor, he'll walk out by himself, turn left, and go down and stand in front of his room.
Uga is just as much a part of the football tradition as anything else. Uga has to be gentle. He has to be able to get along with all people. These Ugas instinctively know that they have to be kind to everyone.
We generally leave the Georgia Center 2 hours now before kickoff. We have to do that so we can easily walk him in the stadium when it's time for him to go in. But people are accustomed to him holding court, if you please, in the back of the SUV.
Well, Charles is Uga's closest road buddy. They do a great job. Charles has to do all the physical work.
I'm Uga's handler, and I actually pick up with him probably 2 hours before the game. The key to Uga is to make sure that he gets to the field safe. On game day, we try to make him to where people can get to him, but the truth of the matter is he's on the field, everybody doesn't have access, and it seems like when people do finally get to see him up close, they really light up. The cool thing about Uga is that he's approachable. There's a lot of teams and schools that have mascots that are not approachable, such as an alligator or tiger. We think it's a good thing to be able to walk up and pet him and to roll around with him. We pretty much carry a big old bag of ice around wherever we go, and if we throw it down, it's sort of like a pacifier. He knows to get on it, and it does a good job of keeping him cool. His doghouse has 2 inches of foam in it and a stainless steel floor and an air conditioner running all the time.
The reason they sit on the ice is because they're hot. But now, this dog will sit on the ice if it's 35 degrees out there. It's amazing. If there's ice around, that's why you're going to go sit on it.
This Uga will also eat TV cables. So he's always looking for an opportunity for an unsuspecting camera crew to have a cable go by, and he will eat one.
when he puts on that jersey, he knows that he's going to be around a lot of people and he's going to do his thing, and he loves it.
The great part about the Uga tradition is while that Uga 6 will be missed, his doghouse won't sit empty. 2008 is now the year of Uga 7 as the storied legacy continues.
Thanks, Buzz. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil director Clint Eastwood met Uga for the first time while scouting locations for his movie in Savannah. He took an immediate liking to the dog and was down on the ground playing with a frisky Uga 5 within minutes. Looking down at his new friend, the Hollywood legend predicted a loud, "Uga, when I'm done with you, you'll be a star." Having heard Eastwood's comment from across the room, Cecilia Seiler quickly interrupted, "Mr. Eastwood, Uga's already a star." Coming up next,